Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Toppers World, and in this today's session of video I'm going to explain you certain listening tips that I assure you that definitely help you to get at least 7 band in listening. You might have listened a lot of listening recordings, and you might have watched a lot of YouTube videos on listening tips. They are useful to you. You need to practice a lot regarding listening practice tests. But simply practicing on daily basis is not going to work for you. See, until you are not focused on your core problems that might be related to how to find suitable words to be filled in the blanks, or how to handle MCQs, which is quite difficult, how to do maps, how to find out the locations in the maps, writing correct letters to match the name of certain writers with the activities that they are associated with, or certain other kind of phenomena can be there that you have to match. This is also a difficult kind of task. And the last one, before last one, there is one important thing, that how to transfer the answers on answer sheet. What kind of factors or things we should keep in mind before and while transferring the answers. And the last one is, don't forget about how to write spellings. Spellings are an important part of listening. If your single word is wrong, or single letter you have put over there like S, or you didn't put S, so the answer can be wrong. So in this video we are going to talk about all these things, because these things affect your score. So let's talk about step by step all these things. The first is, let's talk about blanks. How to take care of, while attempting blanks. Blanks can be single word blank, or there can be maximum 3 words or 2 words. And sometimes they write that you have to write a blank and a numeric. So when such kind of conditions are there, a blank with the numeric, like you need to write, for example, 7th November. That can be a date, or amounts like $6.5. So these kind of answers can be over there, where you need to write spellings along with numerics. So what you have to do in such kind of questions, you need to read the instructions carefully. Like you have to write only English word or any numeric along with that. And also take care of grammar while attempting blanks. For example, if subject is plural, if your subject is plural, then verb will be singular, then object. Means here you need not to put S. If your subject is singular, then your verb must have S or ES. Suppose you get a blank of, you have to fill a blank, and where you have to write any verb, then SERS or simply verb. These two things you have to take care. Otherwise your answer may be wrong if you do not put S or ES. And another thing that I would like to share with you here, there are certain nouns. For example, suppose there is a blank where you have to write either book or books. So how can you make this judgment that the blank will having a book or books? So there are certain things you keep in mind. Suppose the speaker in the listening says few. He has said few, so there definitely will be books. Few or some books. So these are the key words that will help you. Many is another. If there is like a, so definitely there will be a singular answer like book, no S or ES. So few, some, many are there some keywords or hints that will help you to check it out, that whether your answer will be in a single or in plural form. So in case of MCQs, if the MCQs are in part 4, so definitely these MCQs are going to be very long one. Options will be longer, So you will need to take a lot of time to read all these options. Like if there are 3 options and all 3 options are quite longer, so that is going to be very time consuming. So in case if you need only 6 or 6.5 band in listening, so I advise you that instead of wasting your time on such kind of questions, you should focus on other questions that can be like blanks. So blanks are more scoring than MCQs. However, if your score is 7 or 8 band requirement, then you need to read all the options as quickly as possible. Then you need to underline the main points in the question, main subject and verb you should underline, and in options as well underline subjects, verb, so that you could focus on those things and try to listen the script till end, because the answers, when you start listening, the speaker over there in the listening say all the options, and you get confused whether the answer is the first option or second option. So what they do, they change their answer by adding words like however, but and however, they change the total answer. So what you need to do, that you need to listen the script till end, then you should write or take which is the correct sentence over there. So be patient. The patience is required in MCQs, because we feel that the first option is said by the speaker over there, so this is going to be our answer, but actually that can be just I can say that it can be just an illusion for you. Maybe he is going to change his or her script. So be careful for these things. Overall, I want to say that if your requirement is of 6 or 6.5 band, then MCQs in the part 4 are going to be very tough. You can skip them. You should instead focus on MCQs in the section 1 or section 2. They are usually easier than the part 4. Maps are important part of every listening test. And to do maps correctly, you need to read or watch the whole map, all the points and locations over there. Then you should learn about how to do how to follow the directions. I have already made one video on maps, how to do maps in listening, and you can directly search that video, like how to attempt maps in listening on Toppers World. So you will get the detailed information regarding how to select the directions, follow the instructions, and ultimately reach at the right position and show your answer over there. So already videos are made on multiple choice as well and on maps as well. The next is writing correct letter to match A to H or A to G. Sometimes the letters are given there, means there are columns type. There are 2 columns, like a name of scientists or name of authors, any person, and there can be a list of books, like which book is written by which author. So you have to do this matching, and I suggest you over here you should read name of the authors or name of the person or scientist, and along with that their activities or the things they have done. So you should be fast enough, quickly read, underline the main words, the name of the writer or scientist, underline that, and then go to the section of those things that you have to match with it, quickly underline. And the only solution for such kind of question is you need to listen the script very carefully, because the answers that you have to match, they are not in proper order or systematic order. Means the speaker may be talking about the first activity, then talking about the last activity. So you have to be careful, quickly see what activities they are talking about. Then with the pencil you can mark the arrows and match with them, and later on you can write proper letters according to your requirements. The next is how to write your answers on answer sheet. So first you will write your answers on the booklet, and after that 10 minutes will be given to you to transfer your answers. So I advise you over here that you should write all your answers in capital letters. Otherwise what will happen, that the students who do not write much, they make mistakes, like their R and S is not much clear, or they not write U and V accurately or according to their proper shape. So V and U, sometime W, they are written like this. It's not like it's a M or W, we cannot distinguish. So in order to be at safe position, I advise you that you should write your all answers in capital letters. Another big issue with most of the students is spellings. If your single spelling is wrong, your whole answer will be considered wrong. You are not going to get any mark for that, or even half mark for that. So be careful regarding the spellings, like use of I, E, double E, okay, S or ES. And I have made a particular video on this, that how to write correct spellings, and a list of words I have mentioned over there which often confuse the students, like what can be the right spellings of word like chocolates, it's a chocolates. Then common words like year names, sorry, months names, days names. They are the common spellings that come in listening. Lots of videos I have already made over there. You should watch those videos before appearing for your Ielts exam. These videos will definitely help you, like spellings, schedule, restaurants, management, administration. They are very common words in listening. So be watchful for these words. And the last I would like to suggest to you that, which is a really very important suggestion from me, that is, be careful about order of your answers. Many times students, what they do in hurry or in nervousness, they change the order while transferring from your booklet to your answer sheet. Be careful that you are writing answer number 1 at answer number 1, column 2, 3, 4. Be careful about that. If the order get changed, then all the answers, the order will be changed. Suppose you have written answer number 20 on 21 in the sheet, then the rest of the answers will go up, and you are not having a second chance over there because time is very short. So be careful while transferring your answers. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that this video will definitely help you a lot to get your dream score.